You're on.
Howdy! Continuing on with topic F, we're going to be talking about how division of whole numbers applies to division with decimals. And my assistant Rick here is going to be holding up the place value chart so that we can show you how these numbers actually move on the place value chart as we divide by decimals. So starting off with a number like 540. When we divide that number by 10, what we're doing is we're moving that number to the right on the place value chart. The other way to think about it is that the decimal is moving to the left one place value. So 540 divided by 10 is 54. And just for clarity, we'll put that 0 in the tens place and drop the decimal down. And if we divide it by 10 one more time, it's going to move one more space to the right on that place value chart. And we're going to have 5 and 40 hundredths. So we're getting kids to understand that, that as we divide further by 10, it continues to move on the place value chart. Now, with a number like 540, thank you, divided by 90, what we're going to get the kids to realize is that first thing we need to do is decompose the 90. And the way we show that is with 540 divided by 10, divided again then by 9. In parentheses, if I were to show that in parentheses, this would be 540 divided by 10 times 9. That's how we make 90. But when we're dividing, what we're going to be doing is taking the steps to first divide 540 by 10 like we did on the place value chart, which would be 54, and then dividing it by 9, which would equal 6. And if we had 540, or if we had 54 divided by 90, then what we would do is the same thing. We would first divide 54 by 10, and then again by 9, which would move the number 54 over on the place value chart one time. So we would have 5 and 4 tenths, and then we would divide that by 9, and we would have 6 tenths. Finally, we want your kids to understand that there's math behind this, that this isn't just a trick. When we divide 63 by 10, what they have is 63 tenths. They divide 63 tenths by 7, they'll have 9 tenths. Just in the same way if we had 63 marbles and divided that by 7, they would have 9 marbles. So 6 and 3 tenths, we're going to say that is 63 tenths divided by 70. We're going to break that up. We're going to say 63 tenths divided by 10. That's going to be 63 hundredths. Divide that by 7. We're going to have 9 hundredths. Here again, 63 tenths divided by 700. First, 63 tenths divided by 100. It's going to move it over on the place value chart 2 times. And we're going to have 63 thousandths divided by 7. And we will have 9 thousandths.